Hello and greetings from Woodinville, Washington. My name is Chris Taylor. Some of you have played my games, Total Annihilation, Dungeon Siege, Supreme Commander, the games that me and an incredible group of people built together. I was very flattered that you invited me to join you at your conference. And this year it didn't really work out, but maybe next year. I'm excited about an opportunity to come see you in person, tell you some crazy stories. So I really do appreciate that invite. So hopefully this video will work for now. I got into the game industry because it was absolutely the most intriguing, mysterious, fun thing that I could possibly get myself into. There's a lot of serious stuff that goes on in the world. And what's great about gaming is that it's not. It's the opposite. It's meant to entertain. It's meant to take our minds off of things that are going on in the world, allow us to escape, have some fun, the end of a long day, or just when we want to relax. Gaming it matched my personality. I was not a serious person, and I like to make things. If those qualities sound familiar, then you know you're in the right business. I do have some notes here, so I'll do some notes. Loving the world of video games has been easy. It's an easy thing to love. The code, the design, the graphics, the technology that's constantly evolving and changing and advancing and giving us more tools and capabilities. And it's never stopped. It's never slowed down. Today, I'm excited about cloud. And I didn't really think much about cloud when it came out, but now that I've gotten into it a little bit, I'm just fascinated by what we can do with the interconnected world and all the things, including IoT and all the blinky lights and machine learning and all that stuff. It's all pretty amazing. And it just keeps going and going. I was asked what some of the biggest challenges were for me in my career. They were unfortunately probably the business. The business kind of was hard because I'm a creative person and I'm a game person. I think in terms of games and when you look at a contract from a lawyer or you talk to bankers, there's nothing fun and gamey about it. Maybe to some people they can turn it into a game, but that was really hard for me. And I tended to suck at that part of the business. But if you take that off the table, I think the stuff that really was challenging was on purpose. It was intentional. I didn't like to build, or I didn't want to create a game concept that was too iterative, too much, too close to what someone else had built. I wanted to take it further. Everything I wanted to design had to be taking it way beyond what people would expect. That didn't always work, and that wasn't always the case, but it was an aspiration. And sometimes when you take on those challenges, you can get yourself in pretty deep. You can kind of overcommit a bit. But we did okay in the end. The team worked really hard to create things like a 3D RTS game, or a world that never had a loading screen in Dungeon Siege, or the strategic zoom in Supreme Commander. All these things were really new and innovative at the time, and took a lot more work to pull off. People ask me, things like, why should I get into gaming? Or why they don't ask me that per se. It's like, well, how should I think about gaming? What would motivate? What's the motivational side of gaming? And I think what it is I think it's this cycle of working really hard to build something and maybe getting yourself into a situation where you don't know if you're going to be able to pull it off. And then you deliver. And then the world checks it out and they see it. They play it. They write you emails. They send you these thoughts and comments and notes, and they post things, and you've impacted their life. That's the thing with art, especially digital art that can be reproduced electronically and be distributed all over the world in a few seconds. That's what's incredible. Back in the early days, we had physical media, and so we had to duplicate them onto floppy disks or CD-ROMs or what have you. But nowadays, it's more exciting than ever. So if you're a game designer or a developer, know that your art and your craft can influence millions of people. And that's exciting. To have that kind of art form at your fingertips, is beyond anything I could have imagined. And remember, when I started back in the late 80s, like 87 or 88, I can't remember now, I thought it was this little cottage industry. I still loved it. I didn't actually think it was going to grow to the industry it is today, but it didn't surprise me either. Because why wouldn't people love gaming? Gaming is just the greatest thing to me. So if you're in this, remember, you can influence the world. You don't just have to create things where there's a lot of carnage. You can create things that inspire, that motivate, that change the world for the better. And, the possibilities are endless. So, hey, have a great conference. I'll hope to be there next year, okay, to join you. All right. So from Woodinville, this is Chris Taylor signing off. Have a fantastic show. Take care. Bye-bye.